Okay, so I'm going to be doing a playthrough slash walkthrough tutorial of my map Crystal Cages. So you should start in this area, and if you don't, then your map's probably messed up. Just fly over to this area. But anyway, so just make sure you read this board, and then the rules, and look at this chiseled quartz so you know what to look for. I'm not going to be showing you all the chiseled quartz spots because then everyone would get 230 gold. But anyway, I'm just going to start with the first level. So the first one's called a water lift. So when you first start, you'll notice a chest and you'll open this right away. And if you'll notice, you get the materials you need to craft a bow and an arrow. And some arrows. But if you look around, you'll notice you can't find a crafting table. Now this is probably the first area where you might get stuck. Now if you go under this chest, you'll find the crafting table is right here in the edge. Just click that and craft up your bow and arrow, and you'll see that there's a firing range for you to use, and with a wooden button, just make sure you hit it right there. You just have to get it pretty close and it'll register, and you'll hear a click from the dispenser, and you'll turn around and you'll see there's a lever on the floor. This could be like anywhere around here because it sprays out from the top. So when you get the lever, you'll notice it says it could be placed on a block of gold. So if you go over here, you'll notice there's a block of gold. Just flip the lever and you'll hear another click. Now soul sand dispensed out of the floor. You'll notice it says it could be placed on a block of emerald. Now where is the block of emerald? If you look over here, there's a block of emerald right under there, right next to the other soul sand, which is there to give you a clue. So when you place that inside of there, you'll see bubbles start to rise. And these bubbles indicate that this is going to fling an item up. It's the new bubble streams from 1.13. So just throw any item there, probably not your pick. Just throw it into here, and level 1 will be complete. And the floor will open up right under you, so you could drop to level 2. Now if you get to level 2, just walk forward and keep walking in this bubble stream, and you'll get launched into level 2. So you'll notice there are 2 sections here. You have to complete both of these before you can move on to here, because if you go up to this area, you'll notice that it asks to make sure you have a fishing rod. So if you don't have a fishing rod, make sure you complete these 2 sections first. So to complete this section, it's just easy parkour. You go in the order of the rainbow, because that's what all the carpet's laid out. So red, orange, and then yellow's over there. Oh. Yeah, this jump is not super easy, but it's not super hard. Then just jump onto the trapdoor so you could go over here. And then, see, you'll notice that this is purple, so you don't want to go there yet. You're at yellow, so you want to go to green, which you'll notice is right over there. So jump over here onto the green and do the ladder parkour. And then go over to blue. And then you could go over to the purple. Just sprint onto the slime blocks. You'll barely make it onto the purple. You have to make sure you land on the very front of the slime block. And make sure when you're jumping on slime blocks, you don't land on the edge or it won't work. So then just jump over here to the pressure plate and you'll get 2 string. Now let's go over to the boat race. So just go up these ladders and you'll notice that you have to get to the end before the time runs out. So this is for the timer. You'll notice that this deactivates the piston, so you could slip to the other side when you're in the boat. So you have to spawn the boat, set the timer, and hop in. So this is not super easy, but I made sure that the timer gave you enough time so you could get to the end, even if you're not like really good at this. So as long as you don't fall into one of the holes on the edges, the door should open before it should open with enough time for you to get in. So you'll notice that the pressure plate gives you 3 sticks. So all you have to do is go over to this crafting table in the middle of the room and make a fishing rod. Then when you go over here, now you have the fishing rod so you can do the salmon game. So just hit reset salmon to spawn them. And then you have to get the 3 salmon into their little spots. Oh, and try not to fall down. And if the salmon start dying, just hit the reset salmon button. And make sure you do this quickly because the salmon will start to suffocate before you finish if you don't get them all in time. So that's level 2. So level 3. So we have a sand puzzle here and a water puzzle. So you have to get the sand block into the diamond block area. So you just have to hit the levers in a certain order to make sure that the sand gets pushed into that hole. So press this one, then pull it back with that one, then release this piston, and then drop the sand down and pull it back over. Push it back up, pull it back, push it forward to the right, now push it towards you, and then suck it back with this one, then push it back up, then pull it back, pull it right, push it forward, sticky piston forward and back, and this one's completed. Now for the water puzzle, you want to release the item and get it into this gold hole. So release these two so that the water flows out, and then release the item. You'll see the heart of the sea, the item, it moves over to there. When it gets to this side, then you have to flick the blue lever so that it could get back into the hole. And then you want to release more water so that the water can push the heart of the sea into the hole. And then you'll see the item will drop down into the gold area. There we go. Oh, see, if you see it glitching like that, just in case, it won't always happen. If that happens, just release a little bit more water. Oh, never mind, you could just hit the emerald and it'll be fine. Sometimes though it could land on the edge, and if it does, then you will need to release more water. Now move on to level 4. Okay, level 4 is called Aquaman, so you have to get this trident and Riptide 1. Combine these together and use Riptide in order to get to the first level over there. So use the Riptide 2 book and use that to get to the second level. And then grab the lever from here and go back to the other side where there's a purple block where you could place this lever onto. And that will open up the emerald over there. So you could hop down into here and go up into the aquarium. So you'll want to be looking for this chest and open it up and grab out the button and go back down. Now you gotta place this onto endstone bricks, which you can find over here. And when you press this, you'll notice that the other emerald block opens up, so you could hop down into here, grab Riptide 3, and put that onto your trident. And then Riptide 3 takes you all the way up there. Might take you multiple tries. You might die too. So you'll be in a glass maze. Just go all around the left side and follow this path. This maze isn't too hard because I've never really made a maze before, so it's pretty simple. Just follow this path and that'll be the level. Just hop into the portal to get to the next level. Now you're in the nether, go to the other portal to get back. And now you're in the next level. Hide and seek. Now this level is called hide and seek. What you want to do is find the 4 levers for the diamond and the button for the gold. So one lever is right over here, and one lever is right underwater. So just sprint underwater using your sprint key to swim, so you could fit in the 1 block high spot. Grab this lever to use block of diamond for the block of diamond, and then hop out of the water and do the parkour on this side. So for this jump, just go to the edge, move back a little, and then sprint jump real quick. There you go. Now hop onto the tree, and the only place you can go here is the other tree. Grab out a potion of slow falling, then go to the other tree and grab your third lever. Now go over to this area and hop around the trapdoors, and then go up, up, and up. Now make sure you have your slow falling on you so you could float to the other trapdoors. Then you could go to this chest and grab the lever out. So now you have all 4 levers. The button is right over here. Now you're supposed to go from here to this nether brick to over there. But if you have slow falling on and you find this area after you get your slow falling already, it makes it much easier because you could just float to the end and then grab the button out of the chest. And when you die, you keep all your stuff, so it doesn't even matter. So once you have everything, just activate everything and the door will open. So this is level 6. Just go over here, level 6 doors. So go through the middle door, and you'll see here there's the lever for the lapis door. Go through there, activate the emerald lever so you could open the emerald doors. Now you're in the gold lever area. Now you have to find the name of the new flying mob. That is a phantom. Make sure you capitalize the first letter, like, because it's a name. And then drop that into this hopper right here. You'll hear a slight ringing noise, and that will unlock the gold doors. So just unflip the emerald lever to open up that, and then you'll get your glass breaker, which breaks through white stained glass. Now walk back, make sure you open up the emerald door again so you can get through, and then walk through and break the white stained glass. Now when you go here, this should kill you, but sometimes it lags out and doesn't kill you. If it doesn't work, then just kill yourself. And then level 7, Minecart Mania. Okay, so level 7, Minecart Mania. So the first part of this level is just a minecart puzzle to get it into the other side. So what you have to do is dispense it, hit black to change that rail, hit blue to open up that rail, and then hit black again to push the rails in front of the minecart so it could continue there. So this is all about timing and speed. See that one, I hit the black a little late on the second one. There we go. It completes when the light goes across and the firework explodes. So now you could go to the second part of this level, where you have to jump in the minecart and then hit buttons as you ride along in the order of the rainbow. So red, orange, yellow, green, and then blue, and then you'll land on purple at the end. You just hit this and then hit orange, yellow, hit green, and then hit blue. So I made it look pretty easy, but when you first do this, it's pretty hard. You have to just make sure you get your crosshair onto the button and hit it at the right time. If you hit it too late, then by the time you're at the rail or the slime block, you might mess up. So just exit to the next level now. Level 8 is called House Escape. Okay, so for level 8, this is a classic escape room style puzzle. So you'll notice that chest up there, but that chest is actually locked, so you cannot open that yet. So instead, you'll notice iron doors and then a painting, so you might think you could go here, but then this is also locked. So the first thing you could do, and you might hit these, but these don't do anything. First thing you could do is go over here and hit this lever, and that'll open up the kitchen doors. And the important thing here, is the apple. So the apple arrangement you'll see there on wood, but that one's on iron blocks. If you go over to here, you'll find a pattern. So these apples and the iron block is on the right side. So position yourself like this and not like this. So it's bottom left, right, and top left. So if you position it, bottom left, top left, right, and then top left, you'll hear a door opens, and that was this door right over here. So when you're here, sprint in the water, make sure you're not pushed up against the wall, make sure you're all the way back, and then you sprint in the water and you'll swim into this 1 block wide hole, and then you'll actually be able to crawl inside of here. So just crawl through into this vent and open it up. Now you're in the bedroom, so open this up and grab the key out, and you'll notice this here, but this is a locked safe and this key does not work on that safe. So instead, this key works on the chest that is up here. So grab these shears, which can break through red carpet. And you'll notice some red carpet right in front of this couch. Just open it up, and you'll find there's a book and a key which you have to rename as the code. So find the code 132335. That means the code basically corresponds a number to the number of letters in the number's name. So 1 has an O, an N, and an E, so that's 3 letters, that's a 3. So 2 is a 3, 3 is a 5. So 5 is equal to 4 because it's F-I-V-E. So 4, 5, 3, 5, 4. 4, 5, 3, 5, 4. That's what you have to rename the key. So just bring that into the anvil in the kitchen and rename it 45354. Now grab this key and open up the safe. You'll get a lever which can be placed on a note block. Place that on this note block right here. Hold shift when you do it, or else it won't be able to place. And then open up the door. So you'll notice the bookcases pull away for the next level. Level 9 is a jailbreak. So you'll notice these 2 guys over here, and you'll notice a chest with your own stuff in it. So the only thing you need are scissors and a fork. And those are the only things that you need. So just grab these 2 things, and then go over to Carl and trade the scissors for a makeshift chisel, which could break quartz stairs, as you'll notice. So just break these 2 stairs here to get into his cell. And then go over to Earl and then trade your fork for a makeshift hammer. This could break through birch planks. So now just break through that so you could get down into here. You won't be needing this. So now what you want to do is go into here and go swimming again. Make sure you're not pressed up against this, or if you are, then turn around and swim this way. And then swim over to this side and open this chest from this angle. And then you'll see you'll get scissors again. Now if you'll remember, we traded with Carl to get the wooden pickaxe, the makeshift chisel to break through quartz stairs. So to get back up to him, just in this broken cell, just hop back up onto the trapdoors. And then close it, open it up, and then trade with Carl to get the makeshift chisel. Go back down, and you'll notice there's 2 stairs right over here. Just break this one, and then break that one. And then you'll be able to go through and out. And that's level 9. Now finally we have level 10, so you might want to hop over to that door, but when you do that you'll just get knocked off. So level 10, Wipeout. So you'll notice your boots have some depth strider on it, so it's easier for you to travel through the water. But anyway, let's just get started with the first part. Okay, so you'll notice when you jump on those you'll get knocked off, so you can't stop sprinting or else you'll get knocked off. See, I'll show you like this. You'll just get knocked off. So what you have to do is just sprint across, don't stop. Make sure you use if you double tap W, this might be really hard, but just keep sprinting and land on the very front edge of the block, so that when you land you have there's a smaller chance of you getting knocked off. So hit this checkpoint and then turn this machine on, so you'll actually be able to reach that platform. So just make sure you always, the best method for beating this, best method for beating this part is to jump when the piston is on the up, because that's when you're the highest and it's easier to jump from high to low. There you go. Now just hit this checkpoint, and it'll also turn this machine off so you don't lag to death. So don't go this way and go this way. So go onto the slime block. Make sure you land in the center. And then for this might be buggy because I'm lagging right now. Oh, okay, it's fine. So just sprint. Yeah, okay. Sprint, and you gotta jump onto it so that you get launched up, land on this slime block, and go across. So that part isn't too hard. Hit this checkpoint so you could continue. Okay, so now let's turn this machine on so you can get across, and this is going to be the punching wall. So just make sure you walk across. Okay, so this area, make sure you wait for the blue. Actually, you could jump at any time, just make sure you hop over the wall so you don't get knocked off. So here, one of these is always on, so this one's like constantly here, so you have to just jump onto it and jump over. Now watch out here, because if you step on this, then this piston will jump and punch you, so just sprint and jump over it. And now turn this machine off and hit the checkpoint. So now you're on to the last part. So this part is pretty hard. So what you have to do is just it's just like the first level, except there's a corner turn in the middle of it. So just keep landing on the front edge and you should be fine. Okay, there we go. So I've been practicing that part, but that wasn't too bad. So now we have finally completed the map. Awesome. So make sure you rate this map if you downloaded this off of a site like minecraftmaps.com. But anyway, that was pretty cool. I'm probably going to make more maps in the future with their walkthroughs, and I might upload videos on some map making and the development of future maps. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this helped if you're playing my map. And if you haven't, go and make sure you download this in the description of the video.